Just for whoever's told it wouldn't be none. For the ones who fell in love with street money. For the love of the paper that keeps some. Who can't help but chase it, they just keep running. Heart full of hatred, they gon' keep gunning. Type to run through your shit and don't leave nothing. Or don't ever act like you don't need nothing. Then be quick to bite the hand that feeds you something. Cause you never know when you gon' need some. Pressure get applied.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, welcome back to another episode of the For the Win podcast. I'm your host for the night, D. Harley. And in the house tonight, we got D. Will, we got Palmer, and we got Blanc. Big boy out today, heavy out today. He in Colorado living it up. So, be safe out there, brother.
Licking his wounds after the Philly loss.
The wild card. NFL wild card. Who's up first, Dion?
The Browns. You had the Browns versus the Texans. The Texans beat the Browns 45-14. And I will say, the Texans, are they the real deal, or did the Browns just choke? I think the Browns are the Browns. They didn't really surprise me. I mean, I picked the Texans to win this game.
The game was really close until them two pick sixes, though. Like, they were down 10 points.
That was good coaching for the second one. I can't remember who caught the pick, but I seen the clip.
Yeah, I saw the clip.
Yeah, where Nico Ryan's coaching on the sideline.
He told him exactly what to do and where it'd be at.
And he cribbed it. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was
Love
crazy.
seeing the black man succeed.
That was crazy.
Made no move. He just sat there and watched it. He made no move.
Yeah,
he didn't even move a lick. Just sat there and watched it and came straight to him, crib it. I'm not gonna say the Browns are the Browns. Like, they didn't have a good season. They had a great season, you know. With different quarterback play, and they finally, you know, figured it out with Flacco. I just think it's I wouldn't say age thing. I mean, the toll on the body, you know what I'm saying? I think he finally came back to earth, you know. They were having a hell of a season, and I feel as though they just let one slip out of their hands. I picked the Browns. You know what I'm saying? I thought CJ would have had some rookie mistakes that he didn't end up having. Had a great game. And yeah, man, the Texans came and balled out. Looked good.
But the second game was the Chiefs and Dolphins. The Chiefs beat the Dolphins 26-7.
I think I did choose Dolphins on that one, though.
You did?
I thought it would be a running. I thought it would be a running game.
Tua
Because
just
that weather.
he was that mid. He just came out there being mid, throwing check down after check down, not throwing the ball down the field. It was just nasty.
Yeah.
He threw the ball downfield one time, it was a touchdown.
I think what was said last week, but you know, when we picked this game was, you know, watch Isaiah Pacheco, and you know he didn't have a. What was his numbers?
24 carries, 89 yards rushing, and a touchdown.
You know what I'm saying? That's suffice. You know, that's definitely suffice. That matches the one touchdown that the Dolphins scored. So I mean,
Yeah, it was a cold, nasty game. It was like negative 30 degrees, like wind chill, whatever it was. Like, that was a nasty game. So, I mean, I didn't expect too much offense. He wasn't expecting it like fireworks or nothing.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was a very nasty game due to the weather. But yeah, told y'all last week, you know, take the over on Pacheco. You know, he did his job. But like I said, man, I mean, Patty and them boy look a little. They had a quote unquote down year, but it was like right on time.
right on time.
Right on time.
Travis Kelce got to wake up, though. He had 3 drops in one game. That was not like him at all.
I mean, but the weather, the weather played a huge factor in that.
Weather played a huge factor.
Yeah.
I mean, but he still had 77 yards.
Yeah.
That's a solid game.
Yeah,
Rasheed Rice had a great game.
He stepped up big time.
real good game. And then again, like what surprised me is the Dolphins weren't able to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? With
The Chiefs got a sneaky good defense. I think everyone's kind of sleeping on low key.
I'm not surprised by that. I mean, statistically, this is the Chiefs' best defense
under
with
Pat
Patty.
Mahomes. Yeah, this is their best defense.
This is their best defense this year. And when they played in the regular season, a lot of that didn't go down either. That's why I was like, I don't see anything changing from that matchup because they're going to colder weather. So I expect this game where I thought it was going to go.
But with us knowing, like with you knowing that you're going to be playing in this cold weather, you know what I'm saying? It's like they had no game plan.
I mean, all their weapons hurt. I mean, Reed came there banged up. Waddle came there banged up. Mustard came there banged. There's not much you can do with.
So what was the game plan?
It looked like the game plan was get the ball out fast, break tackles, make some plays, play through our defense. that's what it looked like it was. But I mean, they got behind, and you can't play that way.
I mean, but that's been Miami all year though. They make big plays, highlight reels. If they don't make those during the game, they tend to lose.
And that's what I'm saying. You're not making those big plays, those big throws down the field. So my thing is, what was the game plan? Was the game plan to run the ball?
I think they had a game plan. I think he just got out coached.
He ain't had no answers to once they got shut down.
Just got out coached.
There is no answer, really.
Because Tua's not going to do. He's not going to take you. He's not going to play beyond the playbook. So you get what you get out of that. Like, I'm gonna call this play. He gonna play that play. I'm gonna throw that check down if nothing's open. That's what you get.
My question is, with them switching up the Bills and Steelers game, why didn't they change this game, knowing that the weather was gonna be like that?
It wasn't snowing and raining. Like Buffalo, it was like a foot of snow on the ground. They had to shovel it, all kind of stuff.
Kansas City was really none of that. It was just really, really, really cold weather.
It was just cold weather.
But still, I mean, that is a health concern, a risk, because I mean, I think like 15 people got hospitalized.
Yeah.
Due to the cold weather.
I'm saying you lost, and I'm pretty sure they lost money in ticket sales for people who not coming to. I mean, who the heck gonna sit on the sideline?
I doubt it. I think they got their money.
I mean, if they didn't insure that ticket, they didn't lose no money.
I'm pretty sure they got their money. That stadium look kind of packed. People had their shirt off, all kind of stuff, being crazy. You know how that used to go.
That's crazy.
The third game but to move on, the third game is you had Packers versus Cowboys. Packers was up 48-16 at one point during this game. It was a beatdown. The rock was on. The Packers actually received the ball and went down the field.
Are Packers just that good, or is Dallas just
being
that
able
bad?
being able to go up on the road 27-0 before halftime? That's what I would say. That's out coached. That's just completely out coached. That's
Green Bay attacked Dallas' weakness. They ran at them little linebackers. That's all it really was. I mean, they want, and Dallas don't play well from behind. That's never been last 2 years. They ain't been good at stopping the run. That's what you got to do: get Dallas behind, and run the ball.
But I didn't expect to be at home. You know, and that's been their strength all year. You know, even with those little linebackers or whatever we say, their struggles in the run game, playing at home has been their strength.
And you flip to the offensive side, first drive of the game, CD pouting on the sideline, but whatever he had going on, he was out of the game in the first quarter. I don't know what he had going on. If you could ask me, he had two bad drops for him. That one across the middle, it's a tough catch. Still catch it, hit both your hands. The one on the sideline, he turned late and just looked unfocused. Now we got Course on the sideline talking to him like, what's wrong? It's the first quarter, we're down 7-0 and you're pounding. So the Cowboys, I guess, I don't know if they got pumped. I don't know what happened before the game, but yeah, they got to figure something.
Aaron Jones, 118, 3 touchdowns.
I knew, like I said,
he always go off against them though.
But he just needed to be healthy. At the beginning of the year, I said, because that team was going to be so young, I said Aaron Jones was going to have a big season for them to make any kind of noise. Or with him being banged up early in the year, him and AJ Dillon at the same time. I mean, he's healthy now. You know what I'm saying? He's getting healthy at the right time.
His last 4 games, he had 110 plus.
Yeah.
I mean, I think to me the story is not really Aaron Jones' dynamic. It's the glad that Jordan Love got the love and the recognition he deserved on national televised television on the big stage in the playoffs. To show his talent. I think doing that to quote unquote Dallas, a Super Bowl contender team, that was good for him, man. I mean, he was great. He made every read. He made every throw. You could say he looked Aaron Rodgers-esque, flashes of elite. If he keep this up, I mean, he would have to put in our conversation sooner or later to be elite. If he keeps on making these kind of plays and playing at this high level against high level talent. So,
but see, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, those last 4 games, 110 plus. Like, that's been opening up play action for them, and that's been really big. That's been really big for them. You know what I'm saying? And even with, like, he's been very composed, even when they're getting pressure on him. Play action and they're getting pressure on him. He's been like I've been saying, man, there's no reason for quarterbacks to be consistently dropping back and taking sacks when you have a clean pocket and you're not stepping up.
Now, Green Bay wins this next game. Are we gonna start putting him in that conversation earlier?
It just depends on.
Depends if he has another performance like he did against Dallas, and it's like flawless. A conversation has to be had.
It just depends on
against that defense.
It depends on whether that game.
If they win that game because of him,
Super Bowl favorite.
If it's him,
but that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Like this next game, you're not getting pressure from one side. You're getting pressure from all sides. You're getting pressure from the left side, the right side, up the middle. You have elite linebackers. You're playing elite linebackers.
I think it'll be close more people think, but we'll get to that.
Lions versus Rams. Stafford went home. They lost by 1.
I don't like that joke either.
You want him to win? You want Stafford to win on the road?
Yeah, but I don't know. I just ain't like that game. I've been watching that joke. I just have to fall asleep. I was like,
the Rams, like, they folded in the red zone too much second half.
I saw a lot of that. I was like,
I think, and going back to the Packers, because I think they struggle with the same thing. I think a lot of them just have a issue with closing games, finishing games. You know what I'm saying? Because the Cowboys could have easily got it back into that game. You know, if they would have, I think with the 2-point conversion, they got the 2-point conversion, they'd have been down 14 with like 6 minutes left. So I just think a lot of these teams just got problem with closing, because that game with the Lions shouldn't have been as close as it was.
The Lions offense fell asleep second half.
With the way the Lions started off.
Second half they fell asleep.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's.
I feel like the Rams they beat the Cooper Cup drum too much in that second half, and that's red zone. Everyone knew the ball's going there. They defended it well. Every third down, third and goal.
But that's the thing. Puka still went over 100 yards. You know what I'm saying?
But they don't use them in the red zone.
So
they don't use them in the red zone.
You have to figure something out. You have to figure something out. You know, and the thing about it is, who the tight end? Gerald Everett.
Tyler Higbee towards ACL.
Tyler Higbee?
He towards ACL.
So I'm thinking the chart. Okay, so yeah, but Higbee. You know what I'm saying? Now who's gonna get inserted at the tight end? And
then Kyron Williams hurt his hand. He got surgery with his hand after the season. He hurt his hand during that game too. So the Rams got banged up during that game too. But the Lions pull out the hard fought dub. They didn't look impressive to me. They didn't really move in that game.
The Rams should have won that game.
That's how I feel. The Rams should have won that game.
Even Lee, I mean, to me personally, that was a pass interference on
Definitely
Sutton on Puka.
Definitely holding something.
Now that's holding. That's a penalty. Lucky they didn't get called on that, because
that was 4th down too.
4th down, field goal range, game over. Well, we are assuming that Buddy would make a field goal, but yeah, the Rams should have had that one.
A little personal. The Steelers-Buffalo game. Pittsburgh lost 31-17. I feel like, in my opinion, Pittsburgh beat themselves more than anything. That first half, George came out fumbling. I think Buffalo scored right after we fumbled. We got up 14-0. Then we driving. It's 14-0. We're driving, red zone. Mason, I mean, I hate the play call. Was 3 hitches inside and 2 comebacks to the outside. Was emptied and goal line for some reason. He missed his target pick. It's like the turnovers killed us, and we fought. But at the end of the day, and that fake slide Josh Allen did kill me too. But we ain't gonna talk about that either.
No rush. That's the moral of the story. No rush.
Y'all thought no TJ was the reason?
Yeah, I mean,
we couldn't tackle all
high, and then to be an elite, a high level in, Highsmith wasn't getting a lot of he had a sack. I saw that but he wasn't getting a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? I guess because they knew that TJ was out, that Highsmith was the main focus.
Yeah.
So if we contain him, we win this game. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, if you check out that Josh Allen fake slide, it's a different game. It's like I don't like living by ifs, but I mean, if we don't turn the ball over in the first half over and over, and keep trying to give them a chance at the chance, it's a whole different game. Like I said, I really feel like Pittsburgh beat themselves more than Buffalo beat us. But shout out to Buffalo Bills, they did win. So kudos to them, I guess.
Realistically, I mean, if we was to get a quarterback or sign somebody, this would be the time. Because I mean, Deontay Johnson's under contract. George Pickens is under contract still. Najee's still under contract. They're probably gonna pick up his 5th-year option to give him another year at that. Then that's really much it. I mean, offensive linemen are locked up for the most part. Well, the important pieces, as far as like the center and left tackle, they're expendable. You can change those, but
they replace the center anyway.
But as far as that, everybody else is paid. Teachers is paid. Everybody else is paid, really.
Yeah, Cam on the contract next year too. Mink's
Bring
on the
back
contract.
who? Cam Hayward?
Yeah, he's on the contract next year
He's
too.
already on the contract, but they probably gonna restructure that and give him like an extension, like they did Troy them a year.
What
Years
year?
ago.
What year is this for Cam?
He at the back end.
I want to say
14.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he's been here since 2010 for real, or 9.
he
He came after that Super Bowl team.
And Pat Pete too. So I mean,
Pat still look good. Realistically, I mean, I think he did his job to me throughout the whole season. I mean, he had a little rough start, you know.
it might be time for him to make that transition.
He talked
I
about it.
believe.
Yeah,
No,
to
that
safety.
transition to safety.
He looked good. He looked good at safety too.
Cam came in 2011. So he'll be about
13. Yeah, 13.
13 next.
13. So, I mean, Pittsburgh has a team to do something with it. Like Mike said, man, just need a quarterback is a big question mark. I mean, if Justin Fields or Russ is available, man, I guess, or Kirk Cousins, why not?
Ravens versus Texans. The young CJ Scribe. CJ Scribe versus Lamar Jackson.
I don't know who to choose.
Can the rookie go in the B more and knock off the
I ain't gonna lie.
the MVP of the league?
I'm gonna have to listen to
Per
y'all and
se.
see who will persuade me because I really don't know who to pick.
From seeing how Baltimore has been playing this year, you know, they've been playing great. But like watching Lamar Jackson and this Ravens team as an AFC North advocate over these past few years, I think Houston's gonna pull this out.
Boy, they routed the 49ers. Boy, you're bugging.
I think Houston's gonna pull this out.
They routed the best. I think the defensive line
As much as I hate
in the
this-
league. They routed them.
No. That's a bad matchup for them.
For who?
Wait, no, that's a bad matchup for them.
The Ravens.
Yeah.
So you think the Texans are a better matchup?
Oh no, I didn't say that.
Oh.
No.
Hey man,
I think if Houston was to pull this out, it's because of injuries. It's because of major injuries for the Ravens.
if Ravens pull this out, it's because Lamar Jackson has
No Marlon Humphrey, no Mark
Calvin Hamilton
Andrews.
banged up too.
Huh?
He banged up. He playing, but he
Who?
banged. Calvin Hamilton.
My
banged up.
boy.
That's what I'm saying. It's some big injuries. So if I could see Houston pulling it out, but that's why.
Because they ain't got nothing for Nico. Because Nico on the heater right now. But I'm still gonna pick Baltimore.
Oh, yeah,
Because Lamar he can be too much for them. I feel like Baltimore makes CJ make a mistake before Houston make Lamar make a mistake that cost them the game.
Who do they slide that corner for Marlon?
I mean,
Arthur Marlette.
he has nickel. Who the other guy?
We don't know.
I can't remember his name. He's not having a bad year. That's the funny thing about it. He actually have a good year.
The best players on their team
They got
is
Brandon Stevens and Ronald Darby.
I think it's Ron Darby having a good
Ronald
year.
Darby has a sneaky good year.
I think he having a good year.
I was about to give him a thumbs down, but I had to stop that.
And the Ravens D line, I think the Ravens got more sacks in the year. So I mean, they not getting pressure to get sacks, all that crap.
Man, I think that's due to Roquan, the boy, doing a little crazy.
And they still Raekwon, the boys still going crazy.
Forgot they there.
They still
Lord
going
Jesus.
crazy. So I got Ravens like a close one though. Sis Gray had a good year. It's not the best rookie I ever seen, but he had a good year.
I don't know.
So I'm going Ravens.
Linebackers for the Texans.
Linebackers are
The one who got a pick, Christian Harris.
Denzel Perryman.
And they got a guard. Yeah, I'm going Ravens. They got a guard Isaiah Likely in coverage. They got a
You act like Isaiah Likely is crazy.
huh?
Like he gonna have 45 yards. 3 catches. You act like
what?
You act like Isaiah.
You really high on him, but like he hasn't had no crazy game now. He's been having some average games.
He
happens to be on a really good team.
No. That's the thing. He's a matchup. He's a matchup different.
We see the talent, but
He's no. I'm big on him because he's a matchup. He's a mismatch.
we understand.
He's
that.
a mismatch for a lot. Listen, for a lot of linebackers is what I'm saying.
We understand that, but
Put a big safety on the boy. 6'6".
Put a big safety on him.
we
got Jalen Petre.
we understand that, bro. But he has had no crazy game. Like
You don't know who that is for real.
What is
Come
crazy
on now.
game?
the way you talk about him, you make it seem like he has some Travis Kelsey-esque game. Like he had like 7 catches for like maybe like 90 something yards.
What did he have? What did he have in the game where he had the Was it the Cowboys? Was it the Cowboys?
Give me a second.
Come on now, I had him in fantasy, Palmer.
Yeah, and we went over this.
We
Well, I
did.
think that was me and Dion that went over this. Like, didn't have no crazy games.
Isaiah likely he ain't had no crazy game for real. He had 2 touchdowns against Miami on the 31st. 2 catches, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns.
If Andrews wasn't
5
hurt, he's not
catches,
getting
70 yards, and a touchdown against Jacksonville. 5 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown against Los Angeles Rams.
He's not getting no PT.
But outside
Mark
of that,
Andrews.
I mean,
He hasn't been playing much, but
He hasn't been playing much, but
those are solid games for a team who has Lamar Jackson.
solid. That's what I said. He's solid.
Palmer
What
saying you're
No.
what you're saying.
I'm not gloating on him like he's Travis Kelsey, because obviously Travis Kelsey is Patrick Mahomes' #1 receiver. He's not a number 1 tight end.
You're saying Texans linebackers can't guard
They
him.
can't guard him. He's the mismatch.
He's the X factor of this game.
No, but he's the mismatch.
We got Chiefs versus Bills.
And you picking the Bills?
No. Definitely not. You already know how I feel about Josh Allen.
Fake elite.
Fake elite.
Fake elite.
Patrick Mahomes. You know, I say the only quarterback that can truly beat Patrick Mahomes is not has a hurt wrist right now.
Oh my goodness, man.
So
Let
Patrick
it go.
Mahomes, and he has shifted to my new Super Bowl favorite,
Because the other one got cut, huh?
Patrick Mahomes
Hey,
versus Fake Elite. I think Kansas City wins by 3 touchdowns.
Dang. You run out.
I will say this before we get into it, so it won't be no surprises. Gabe Davis is not playing.
Stephon Diggs
Tyler Rapp
disappears
is
in
not
divisional
playing.
games.
Steph got hurt foot.
Stephon Diggs disappears in divisional games. The last time Kansas City played Buffalo in a divisional game, who had 4 touchdowns? Gabe Davis.
Hold on, so
The
you
last
think-
time Bills played Cincinnati
we low-key
last
had him
year,
contained.
the
So you
last
think-
year Cincinnati played Buffalo in a divisional game. Who disappeared? Stephon Diggs. He's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, they're not
this
running
year.
the ball. Chris Jones ain't having none of that. That
He's
James,
going to do the
Bro,
same thing this year.
Let me tell you this. They're about to get done filthy.
who the Bills? Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, 3 touchdowns.
play-
Three
if they
touchdowns.
They're about to get done filthy. You know why though?
3
They don't
touchdowns.
move me.
You see what Snead did to Tyreek last week?
Yes.
But that boy
yeah.
the ground.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. But see,
Stephon Diggs got hurt foot,
oh,
too.
yeah, they don't got no boy. Yeah.
Keep in mind, Stephon Diggs got hurt foot.
Trent McDuffie and them boy. First team All Pro.
Hey,
Tyreek
Hey.
got 30 pounds on Stephon, too.
Chris Jones about to pit Josh Allen to the dirt.
Nick Bolton and the boy healthy too.
Nick Boyd look good.
It's going to be bad.
Nick
It's gonna
Boyd
be bad.
look
Willie
good.
Gay.
Carlap-
It's gonna be bad.
Karlaftis.
It's going to be
Justin Reed
bad.
over the top.
We're going to turn it off. We're going to be on our
Dang.
phone in the third quarter.
Hey, this
it's
is-
gonna
hey,
be
listen.
bad.
Like, dang, it's
gonna be bad.
24-0. What's going on?
It's going to be bad.
Man, homie.
You know why I think it's gonna be ugly though? Because the media, they keep pushing. Patty has never won a road game. I heard that narrative for a month now.
Boy, you know what? I saw a crazy stat. Them always like showing like everybody like best touchdown to interception ratio. Bro, you know that he only threw three interceptions to like almost 30 touchdowns.
Who, Patty?
Yes,
Postseason?
in the postseason.
It get real fake postseason.
Boy, that
How
junk
many
is
of them
crazy.
picks came from Cincinnati?
I want to say about two of them.
Two of them?
I want to say two came me out. No cap. Two came me out.
2? But I'm saying, but that's a
No, that is a crazy stat, though.
Stat.
That is
That
crazy.
boy threw a 10 touchdowns before he threw a pick. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. So I got Patty. Who you
I
got?
hope them boys show up. I ain't gonna cap.
There.
I hope
Come
them-
on. Let's
I hope
be
them. No,
realistic.
I'm going to Chiefs. I just hope the receivers show up.
Did it last week?
I think they will them.
They did last week.
Hey man, like I said, boy, it's coming together the right
Time.
time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it might look bad during the season.
What's the
drops.
weather like? What's the weather
It don't
like?
matter.
It don't even
They-
matter.
It don't matter.
It's -8 degrees.
It's cold, but it ain't that cold what they face back at home. They
Ain't
be
no,
alright.
ain't no snow.
I think
No
it's
snow,
clear skies.
no
It's a little cold. But ain't
Little
negative 30
cold,
degrees.
but
Little cold.
Ain't negative 30 degrees.
Ain't -30 now.
I turn around hitting that thing out of Pacheco. Let him go crazy.
Oh,
That's the game. That
Hey.
linebacker hurt, but no, he hurt.
Let him go crazy.
Who a linebacker?
Shoot.
hey man, take Rasheed Rice for the over. Take Patty Rushing for the over.
Pacheco.
I know. Hey, all of them niggas are looking
Boy,
kinda
Buffalo
good.
beat them, boy.
Man, that's our line.
I'm a big boy.
Creed
That's
Buffalo
gonna be
versus
crazy.
Chris and Cole.
Creed, Creed,
Come on now.
Creed,
Come on now.
Creed, them boy on it, but I ain't gonna lie, them niggas all look good last week.
Buffalo
I-
mess around and
Our
win
line
this.
played better, but they ain't good.
If
still,
Buffalo
man.
mess around and win this game, Baltimore is going to destroy them. Baltimore,
It's gonna get ugly.
Baltimore
It's gonna get ugly.
is going to
Baltimore going to the
destroy
shit.
And
them.
let me tell you something. Hey man, I'm just let y'all know. It don't matter who come out, the Texans and Ravens. Patty come out this weekend here. Boom.
I think that
I would like to see Chiefs Ravens.
Ravens?
I would
I
like
think-
to
You want to see
that.
Patty go to Baltimore?
I would like
You
to see
like to see
that.
that?
I would like to see that.
Boom.
and Patty win 2 road games and the Super Bowl.
He deserved it.
And he beat the 49 on top of that.
I'll give him the best quarterback in the league after that.
And still,
If he
After this year, what we gonna say?
then you can sing.
This is probably his worst year, and he's still winning the ball.
this is probably his hardest task. This is probably
And
like
it's 2 in a row.
like because the teams are
two road games against John Charlotte and that history they got, and then oh my gosh, you're soon to be MVP,
Soon to be
playing
two-time
lights
MVP.
out.
Boy, and if
he
they play
going into-
49ers in the Super Bowl,
I ain't gonna lie.
And then he
I
can
ain't
play
gonna lie.
the juggernaut, the 49ers.
This could be what it is. This could be
That's
what
a
it is.
script.
Hey.
No,
That's a script.
Baltimore is going to play 49ers in the Super Bowl, and this is going to be Lamar Jackson's second loss against an NFC team. I think that's what's going to happen.
That's a script.
Oh,
I think that's what's going to happen.
We got 49ers
Because he's
beating us.
only lost to 1. He's like 20-1.
ever? Regular season?
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
it's like 24-1 or something like that against NFC.
Yeah.
It get like that. Jackson getting like that against them boy. But the 49ers can't do nothing with a scrambling quarterback. That's why they always get cut when they see something like that.
But that's what I'm saying.
What
gonna-
adjustment they gonna make?
They're going to. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Boy, that's Action Jackson.
On that.
I saw something on the book. David Montgomery said he was pumping gas, and this lady came to him crying because they won the playoffs. This is heartbreak week. This is gonna be heartbreak.
They got enough. They got a playoff win. Detroit should be happy.
Yeah, they got a playoff win.
They got a playoff win. They should be happy.
That's their Super Bowl. They're happy.
Super Bowl.
They're happy.
Beat Matthew Stafford.
They understand.
Come on,
and beat Matthew Stafford.
And beat Matthew
They're
Stafford.
understanding. They're still building.
Knock that boy out.
Y'all are way too high on.
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all are way too high on.
I want the Spurs as a fan though. Like my team like wins some junk, and I'm like crying because like
Crying
I ain't gonna lie.
at the gas station.
I ain't
Crying.
gonna lie. I cried when we won that first playoff game in 21.
Wow.
We beat the Raiders.
You was happy?
I
mean,
yes.
come on, Marvin
I've
Lewis, I
never
understand.
seen
Come on,
us
Marvin
win
Lewis, come on.
a playoff.
Yeah, what's
I ain't gonna
what's
lie,
the feeling like? What's the
that
feeling
shit,
like?
That shit, I look back at the highlights. That 2021 Super Bowl run, I look back at the highlights all the time, man. That shit, every game when we beat Tennessee.
So how did it
that
feel to-
shit, I got emotional.
So,
that
how
shit
did it
was
feel to
funny.
lose?
And then they say, Cincinnati, your team has gone to. I was like,
How did it feel to lose? Not being not being funny. Is the hurt
I'm
like? Does the hurt outweigh the
I'm
I'm not
happiness?
going to get into it too much. All I'm going to say is Eli Apple, he got cooked twice, cost us that game. And there was one call, Logan Wilson, on the game-winning drive, where he had a pass interference on Cooper Kupp that cost the Super Bowl. It was not a pass interference, but
that's a crazy question you asked now.
Does the hurt outweigh the happiness?
He was like, "Yeah, I understand that, but how did you feel when y'all lost?"
Like for real, like does the hurt outweigh the happiness?
I really like it. Really, yeah.
Or
I
does
didn't,
the
I didn't
happiness-
cry at no when we lost. Like it's just like.
But how angry were you?
I swear I didn't look at the replay of the game till like 6 months later.
See,
I couldn't.
You're better than me.
I couldn't.
Because when we lost to the Rams, like
You lost to the Packers?
You cried?
yes, yes, yes. When we lost to the boy, yes. And then but see, I don't know which one is worse. I don't know. I think the Vikings one was bad, but that I cried then too. I cried, boy. Just seeing that, like, just watching that, just
That's I heard.
Your heart dropped.
I can see that just play in my mind right now. I think we win this game. All you see is that.
boy. Listen,
Y'all had that game 1 too. Y'all had that game 1. That was over.
I'm crying. I cried after.
Boy, that beat's crazy. 7-9 coming up.
Hey, I would have changed teams.
I'm crying laughing now, but those tears were for real.
I'm built with a change team.
Those tears were for real, boy.
Oh man.
They drafted Reggie Bush for him not to be Reggie Bush.
I can't
Like, that's the Saints. This the Saints we talking about.
It kept happening. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. Like, it started getting so normal that I just had to start laughing at it.
That boy going crazy.
Every year I'm saying, every year I'm like, this is it. I'm done. I'm changing my team. I'm done.
All the pass interference is the Rams.
And it
That
kept
interference, boy, I would have been.
happening. We lost to the Vikings.
Boy, I've been going through
we
it.
lost to the Vikings. We lost to the Rams twice. Twice. Then lose to the Bucks.
Oh, Brady retired Breeze. A car crash.
So that's 4 years in a row.
This is heartbreak.
Just heartbreak. Just heartbreak.
I think.
But I think that Vikings what took me out. Just watch.
Oh, man.
Market just looking at him miss that tackle and just looking at stuff.
Head down.
He just strutting in
Head
it.
down, no rap.
Just walking in it.
Boy, that's what's funny because I know every fan reaction like.
I could only imagine how quiet the Superdome was.
That was in Minnesota. It was in
was
Minnesota.
in Minnesota?
It was in Minnesota.
Okay.
No more Jack.
Oh, so that like, just what, bro?
I would hate Stephon Diggs if I were you.
And when he took his
He
helmet
took
off,
that helmet off. That helmet throw.
cap.
That helmet throw it.
I ain't gonna lie. That right there, that's what makes a villain. I ain't gonna lie.
I would.
I would hate Stephon
Boy,
Diggs for real.
I don't think he's been back since he's been in Buffalo.
and the fact that it was Case Keenum.
Case?
Don't feel bad. Case beat us too.
Yeah, Case put a lot of people down.
Boy, I'm like, boy, what?
I ain't gonna lie. You know what that is for me? I'm gonna tell you where I almost cried. That Broncos game.
Tim Tebow?
Tebow. Demarius Thomas. That slam to the crib. Boy, I almost cried. Boy, I almost cried. Boy, that had me mad. I was like, get him. I said.
LeBlanc, my mom bullied me. My mom bullied me that day.
Is that
You
your?
know what she kept saying to me that whole night? Tim Tebow. Oh, it was making me so
But is that
mad.
Is that your like your team like your worst moment of your team?
For me?
Yeah.
Nah, mine was we were the 1 seed, and then the Jacksonville Jaguar came to town and put 45 points on the scoreboard, and we had 42, and we lost.
So is that your worst?
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl one?
That Packers lost up there too when we lost the Super Bowl. That's up there
See
for me too.
that Marshawn Lynch one is up there, but that Vikings one always hit home.
Boy, that will haunt me forever.
that boy. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that.
And the crazy thing, the delusion in my head, because I got upset when we released him. We let him go, and I got upset about it, and I didn't understand why I'm getting upset. Like you cost us, bruh. You cost us. There was no way we weren't.
Look
There's
at him
no
now about to compete for a chip with
There's-
Baltimore.
right.
You know what be crazy? Call some boy the game this Saturday. I mean, this Sunday.
Same way.
Tomorrow, yeah. Same way. We got this game wrapped up, folks. Oh,
That's crazy.
Right.
Some people abuse and they got Peyton Manning next year and he ain't been in the league.
That's crazy.
can't remember, boy.
That's crazy.
BS for no reason. Get cut by Brady next week.
One more thing. One more game I get hung up on sometime. That shit with Peyton Manning when he going to that bowl with Denver. Oh, that fucker gave himself up
That
and
boy-
got back up and threw the ball.
That fucker lay down.
I would never let that go, boy.
We lost because we got third string running backs and Le'Veon Bell got hurt. There's a lot going on.
We supposed to beat them, boy.
He was supposed to go to Super Bowl.
He gave himself up, looked around, got back up and threw the ball. Boy, I was living. That was a crucial
I don't
play of the
remember.
game.
He was supposed to be down.
This
Down,
is Super Bowl
sack.
50 year. The year they won the Super Bowl.
They let him get up and throw the ball.
He looked like they didn't blow a whistle.
They beat Tom Brady the AFC Championship game next week.
They played y'all divisional.
Yeah, I ain't like we have some pain too now. That Jesse James no catch. Ooh,
Lord.
ooh.
I don't know how
You couldn't tell me we wasn't going to the bowl that year. We got that number 1 seed.
the Saints cheated us too. Last time we went to New Orleans, Joe Hayden they didn't touch Alvin Kamara. They say pass interference. They had the 1 yard line. They scored a touchdown. We lost by a touchdown that game.
I ain't mad about that.
Was that the Juju? That was the Juju.
That's the Juju
AB game.
Oh yeah, Juju did fumble. Nah, that Jesse James on doesn't hurt.
Damn, we got some pain going on in Pittsburgh.
Crazy thing, man. Nobody on the, like you said earlier, nobody on the pod got a team in. Nobody.
That's all right.
Out of 5 people, nobody got a team in.
That's okay. In Boston, we trust. Boston on the Rangers, I'm gonna cry.
You think you got a chance? You got a chance?
That's how you.
The Sixers got that, man.
Dang.
The way Embiid playing, but we can get
played this last year. I don't
we
care.
Get into that
With
another
that
being
being said, folks,
we get that
be
to another
sleepy.
time.
that right now.
Embiid.
Oh man.
Can you get a second round first? Embiid. Miss a second round exit?
We getting that.
He missed a second round right now.
But that Boston shit,
They are the best team in the East right now.
Houston.
against Jaylen Brown.
So who you got coming to the East right now?
76ers.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
76ers. We get into that another time though.
Well, listen, y'all, man, as we close this podcast out, man, we want to appreciate y'all. We reached another milestone this week. We hit 100 followers on TikTok.
Yay.
So,
clap it up, clap it up.
you know, I'll make sure I hit the right one.
Play some music.
But anyways, man, we want to appreciate y'all for the continuous support and love, man. And as we always say, continue to like, comment, subscribe, and
One last thing. James Duncan, his team lost, so that's why he's not in the pod. If y'all want the truth, if y'all want the truth, James cannot handle this pod. He knows it's gonna get real toxic. Me and Palm, we men. We came here after our team lost. You saw the little boy income. That's all I got to say.
But yeah, man, he out in Colorado enjoying himself, man. But like we say all the time, like, comment, subscribe. You know, tell a friend. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend about For the Win. And we appreciate y'all continued support, man. And until next time, peace.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Oh, you.
CJ.
Good night, everybody.
CJ.